Got that battle between two of Asia's top. Oh, look at that right hand. I think it caught her.
Mazar in trouble early. Can Olsen capitalize here?
I think Olsen hurt her with that right hand. You could see Mazar drop to her knee. Now she's trying to attempt a front headlock, and she might be underneath the chin here. She might be able to switch, drop to her back, and finish this guillotine. But look, she's transitioning into a darce.
Let me tell you, folks, if Olsen beats Mazar here tonight, it would be considered an upset. What a cracking start here from Jenilyn Olsen. The knees now from the Filipina into the ribs of the Brazilian.
I think Olsen might be giving Mazar a chance to get her wits back. I like how she's kneeing her from the bottom here.
Mitch, would you break off? Would you go back to your striking here against Mazar? That's what was working. That's what hurt her earlier.
Yeah, I think she caught her flush on the chin, which made her take that knee. And now Olsen is just trying to touch her up with those knees. Nice little shoot in there from Mazar. But I think Olsen is just attempting to squeeze on that choke.
Don't grab the shirt, don't grab the shirt.
Well, will they rue the technique of Jenilyn Olsen when this one's all over? Could she have finished Mayra Mazar had she not locked up with her? Knees continue here from Olsen.
She might know something we don't, Michael, because she is attempting to take Mazar out with these knees, and she's got a really tight grip. You can see she's got almost kind of like a reverse sleeper hold on Mayra Mazar.
And now she breaks. Here's the distance now. Now the striking, a Muay Thai champion versus a Sanda champion.
Mazar wants to use straight, clean punches because she knows that Olsen comes a little bit wide with her punches.
Both in orthodox stance. Outside leg kick misses there for Jenilyn Olsen. Been a great first round for Jenilyn so far. Mayra gets out of the way of the jab, drift back to center circle. 2:40 remains in the first. Mayra just taking some time to recompose herself here. What was really impressive last month in that great TKO victory in the third round was the way that Mayra listened to everything her corner said, Mitch.
Yeah, and right now I believe that's a lazy 24 in. Bang! Another!
Smack bang on the kiss of the right hand from the Muay Thai champion, Jenilyn Olsen.
Ooh, Olsen's got a hammer in that right hand.
Are we in for a shock? Are we in for an upset? Up kicks here from Mayra Mazar. My word, what an opening round. The sledgehammer of the right hand from Jenilyn Olsen.
Yeah, Olsen needs to let her get up and stay on this with that right hand. Just keep touching her. But Mazar's a veteran. She knows what she's doing in there. Might have hit a poke.
Time. Over there,
well,
over there, over there.
Poke in the left eye. Rich Franklin, did you see that one?
Yeah, it was definitely a poke, accidental poke at that, but she'll have the duration of the round if she needs to recover from here. I've actually been poked in the eye before. If it's a really bad poke, you have an inability to actually focus with that eye, so it causes a lot of depth perception issues for the athlete.
Rich, you've got to be elated at how Jenilyn Olsen has performed so far. As we take a look at this accidental, there it is, the finger poke to the eye, just accidental from Jenilyn. But Rich, this has got to be impressive news so far.
Yeah, I'm elated, like you said, but I'm not surprised because Jenilyn is one of those people that always stands in the pocket. You can see from the beginning of her performance here, not a lot of head movement, not a lot of foot movement. She's just going to throw down on the inside.
Ready?
She's catching Mayra.
We recontinue first round. It's been all one-way traffic to Jenilyn Olsen of the Philippines. Outside leg kick from Mayra Mazar of Brazil. Outside leg there from Jenilyn. Clash of leg kicks.
You know, Jenilyn has taken a year off, and it looks like that time away has done her some good. She's been adding a strength and conditioning program out there at Team Lakay, and we are seeing the fruits of her labor with that right hand.
Jenilyn is the Philippines national Muay Thai champion. Mayra Mazar, a Pan Am, South American and national Sanda champion.
Olsen's coming right over that jab. She counters that jab beautifully with that right hand over the top. Mayra Mazar's got to make sure she gets that hand back fast.
Jab from Mayra, rib kick there from Jenilyn. Jenilyn's last two bouts were in Singapore. Good popping right hand there from Mayra. High head kick from Jenilyn, trying to control center circle. Only has half as much professional experience as Mayra Mazar. Mazar, number 5 ranked strawweight. This would be an upset if Jenilyn beats Myra tonight. So far, so good for the Filipina. Tags her again with that right hand.
You can see the way that Mazar enters the pocket. She's just staying in there, engaged in that firefight, and that's when Olsen's able to touch her with that right hand. Myra's got to have a little bit better head movement, get into the pocket, and then start circling out.
Nice high kick off the left leg, sprung well to Jenilyn. Second round of 3, beautiful front kick. Oh, that was perfectly placed from Jenilyn. The timing, exquisite. Now Myra, off her back. Will Jenilyn allow her to stand? Leaps in there, ground and pound, hammer fist strikes up the right hand.
Jumps in with the flying knee and then goes after a toe hold. That was wild.
Was that a smart one though, Mitch, or should she have stayed standing? Should she have allowed Myra back to her feet to engage her in the striking?
She's having a lot of success on the counter-striking angle here, but I like the innovation that she's trying to do. The toe hold looked to be like it could have been the wrong way. I think she was just trying to maybe stretch out the calf of Myra Mazar, but she nailed the flying knee inside the guard though.
This is all part of the new generation of Team Lagai who are dynamic, who are exciting, like Lito Adewang, Jenilyn Olsen. They're bringing something that the other guard didn't. They're bringing just more excitement, more repertoire, more technique, more fun ways of finishing people.
Like the passion lock from Joshua Paschal. They make things up on the fly.
Myra Mazar needs to try and turn the tide, but the question is, Dragon, how does she do that?
She's got to take this thing to the ground. She's got to utilize some of that, those Sonda takedowns to maybe get in nice and tight. When she's inside the pocket, stay there. Get nice and tight inside that clinch, and then press her up against the wall, just like she's doing now. Now she can look for a takedown, but those knees hurt.
Beautiful Muay Thai clinch and gut-munching knees. Belly button through the back there from Jenilyn Olsen.
Olsen has an answer for everything. When Myra Mazar did try to engage inside the clinch, Olsen tied up the head inside that Muay Thai clinch and started delivering those knees.
This girl is fun, folks. She is fun, Jenilyn Olsen. Only 23 years old. 12 years the younger of Myra Mazar. And what ownership so far from the Filipina. But Myra Mazar far from done. She's got experience on the feet and on the ground. Myra Mazar can flip this one over with one strike, with one takedown, but can she find it?
See, that's how she's getting nice and tight. She's staying inside that pocket. She needs to keep Olsen on the back foot. She needs to put those combinations together. Maybe even start mixing inside the kicks with these combinations.
Outside leg kick from Myra has Jenilyn on the outside at the moment. Jenilyn circling into the right hand, going the wrong way.
That was a good right hand landed by Mazar, though. Entered that pocket, started letting go of those hands. You can see how Olsen's kind of parrying down the punches, and she's countering very well to Mazar's combinations.
The output from Jenilyn, not as much over the last 60 seconds as it was earlier, Dragon.
Yeah, because you can see Mazar is starting to put combinations together. She's not just throwing one or two shots. She's putting together multi-string combinations.
Big outside leg kick, takedown almost there from Myra, but Jenilyn stays on her feet. Muay Thai clinch needed the midsection, and Myra wisely breaks off. Myra still controlling center circle, pressing Jenilyn to the outside, really for the first time in this match. In the first round, it was Jenilyn Olsen who was controlling center circle.
So you can see Olsen's trying to counterpunch. She's trying to pull Myra Mazar in and then counter off of her shots.
She take her down here, Myra. 110 remaining, second round of 3. Some better signs from Myra in the second round, Dragon.
Good takedown defense so far. Instead of pummeling in and going to a 50-50 position, Olsen tries to frame off with that Muay Thai clinch. That's been very successful takedown defense for Olsen, is to transition into that Muay Thai clinch instead of pummeling in.
Rich Franklin, that Muay Thai clinch and knee has to be scoring for Olsen, right?
Definitely. You know, Olsom's still doing a good job of putting combinations together, but right around the 3-minute mark of this match, Maeda started picking up her combinations, putting things together in bunches, but still, Jillian's doing a good job of dictating where she wants the match to be. She's defending the takedowns, keeping it standing. Her output has just dropped off a little bit. I would be careful if I was her, though, because we saw Maeda land that right hand before, and she holds her head high, especially when she disengages from these combinations, and she stands a chance, especially as Maeda is getting more and more aggressive of getting caught as she's exiting one of these combinations.
Final stages of the second round.
10
Takedown there
seconds.
from Myra Mazar. Inside the guard of Jillian
Watch out, back of
Olsen.
the
That's
head.
going to score right there. Finally, Mazar was able to
Time.
earn her.
Ranking in the strawweight division, where the champion is the unflappable Zhang Jinnan. All tied up here. Chance for knees if she can get them for Jillian Olsen. No, it's a takedown from Myra.
Beautifully done there, but look at this.
She tapped her out! She tapped her out! Can you believe it?